Did you know that nearly 3/4 of young people aged between 18 and 34 work for over 40 hours every week? After a long day at work, who has the energy to come home and wash those piles of clothes, cook food, and clean their homes? I know most of the millennials and Gen X generation will look for online app-based services like Uber, Lyft, Postmates to help them with all their needs. No wonder the demand for service apps like Uber, Postmates, and others have gone up. The demands for easy one-tap solutions has opened portal to large number of consumers, making way for profit-making businesses. And as we know, where there is gold, there will be a gold rush. So while I was doing my research on Uber, I came across a report by Forbes suggesting Uber turnover has crossed $120 billion as per 2018 data. And now the on-demand services are not just limited to booking a taxi. Now we can food, grocery, pet care, healthcare, you name it and you have it. Some statistics suggest nearly 86.5 million Americans have used an on-demand service in some form or another. And another 22 million users annually spend around $57.6 billion on on-demand services. Having said that, we are still just scratching the surface when it comes to market size of on-demand services. This industry is growing leaps and bounds. Today, people hire plumbers, stylists, and therapists right from their smartphones. Many startups have converted themselves into profit-making businesses by leveraging only convenience. Industry experts believe that there will be a vast shift to the way sharing economy works. Now, increasingly, entrepreneurs are realizing the potential in diverse industries. And consumers are embracing benefits that on-demand economy brings. While Uber and Airbnb may seem to control and dominate the on-demand market, they are not the only two offering the service. More than 100 such service providers exist in the market today all around the world. While technology has evolved enough to enable on-demand app development services, the key is to eliminate friction between the buyers and sellers that existed before the Uberization took place. Becoming as big as Airbnb will take time, but it is possible to expand on-demand economy. If you are a startup or an entrepreneur wanting to start your own mobile app-based service, I believe this is a good time to start for 3 reasons. The geographical distribution of on-demand service is still not equal. While Uber may be making huge profit, there are places where it has not reached yet. So you can leverage these areas where big player in your industry is still not active. There are industries, mainly brick and mortar, who have scope to flourish, but they have not fully approached the digital technologies. The other factor is innovation. On-demand industry have paved way for many innovations. 20 years back, who would have thought that you could book a taxi with a mobile phone and your taxi will be able to find you? So identify those sectors to make the most of technology and opportunity. Here in this video, we are going to focus on different industries, especially SMBs, to make huge chunk of profit with mobile apps. The first is food and beverage industries. Food and beverage industry churns out huge profit by simply providing convenience. In a market, there are many food delivery apps. Some are restaurant owners who have an app like Pizza Hut. Others have chosen to be mediator between joints and the users. You can choose your niche with unique customization and robust business model. You can be the next Zomato or Swiggy, but there are few things that you need to make sure before you create your app. Whatever your niche is, you need more options for customers to browse through. Approach owners and try to include all of them in your tribe. Now that you have selected your business model, choose for your niche. Do you want to provide dessert only or Mexican food? Take some inspiration from notable players in your niche. Do not hesitate just because there are many fish in the water. There are still places where they are not present. If you want to know about what are the things you should consider before making a food delivery app, we already have a video and I'm going to link somewhere here. So check that out as well. Number 2, home service. Yesterday a friend of mine asked me to refer him a handyman. I told him I don't keep numbers, but what I do keep is TaskRabbit. Now, those of you who don't know what is TaskRabbit, it's an app for home services. With one tap, you can get your house cleaned, repaired, and whatnot. Since this sector has not been explored much, it has less competition and more opportunity to set a strong foothold in your company. However, it has got challenges which must be identified and dealt with a pragmatic business approach. Industry number 3, transport and logistics services. This sector has the likes of Uber and Lyft. They are popular and extremely competitive. But remember, I told you they are not evenly distributed. So the odds are in your favor. Start with places where they have no presence. These places hold vast potential for a beginner. You can approach any place and start a service for commuters by booking seats for them in your partnered buses which Uber has just started. Or you can start Uber for movers like GoShare, ride-sharing services similar to RideJoy, SlideCar, BlaBlaCar. You can even start truck services and last-mile services. Some notable names for Uber for taxis are Doorman, Zipment, and Ship. Industry number 4, laundry service. Have you ever been frustrated while washing your clothes after a long day at work? I'm sure you have been there like many others, which gave rise to on-demand laundry app like Cleanly and Washio. You see, there is a demand for getting things done easily. So when trends demand a Uber for laundry service, laundry businessmen can tap into the potential market with a mobile application. There are a few features you might want to consider, like enabling a scheduling packup time, specify washing preference, quick notifications, and customer support. Find a pain point of consumers in everyday tasks and launch the services to cater to them. Some notable names are Washio and Cleanly in this space. Industry number 5, travel and hospitality. One of the most laborious tasks of planning a trip is finding the right hotel, which now has been made easy by apps like Trivago, Airbnb, and Hotel Tonight. I find huge scope in this corner. You can either start it with a small 2-3 star hotels or straight away jump into luxury hotels. Your choice. But remember to have a thorough on-ground research before partnering with any hotel. Industry number 6, beauty and healthcare. In the time when keeping a personal care in check was often ignored, until apps like Glam Squad, Unwind Me, Zeal can give you a complete salon feel right at your home. Now it is very easy just to choose any service that you want at your suitable time. Glam Squad will assign a beautician to you. Many salons now have started to approach their online consumers the same way. Health apps like Practo can let you locate a doctor, book appointments and other medicines and more. And there is less competition in healthcare, which is a great opportunities for startup. Industry number 7, education services. Being a marketer, I've heard this all the time. Be where everyone is. Today, the market has become digital, giving opportunities to those who are looking for one. Perfect time for educational services to enter the market. Top-rated educational service app like Viz Tutor assist you in finding the right tutor. They provide you with your prospective tutor's profile, their education history, reviews by ex-students. They might also enable you to book sessions, real-time messagings, and more. Then you have apps like Varsity Tutor, which is an e-learning app. I feel education services have a great future ahead. Industry number 8, courier service. Now that more and more consumers are appreciating online businesses, it's time for even courier or pickup delivery services to switch to apps. It eliminates you and your economy from depending on doubtful goods management and tracking system. If you are wondering how, a single app can give you an on-time notification on shipment alterations, glance over package delivery map, real-time package tracking, and you can have cross-platform app development for a complete user experience. Get your asset courier business automated with the best mobile app courier service developers that you can find around. Wrapping up, on-demand apps are the future. Soon most of the services will have their own on-demand applications. If you're looking forward to developing an on-demand app, there can't be a better time than this. However, it is essential to understand the challenges that you must face in ever-changing market scenarios. Only with an in-depth research of market, a solid business plan, and a skilled developers and a bit of awareness can make you the next big thing. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like the video if it was helpful and subscribe to our channel for more such content. Also, if you have already started your online demand service, tell us what challenges you have been facing during your journey. Thank you so much for watching the video. See you soon.